Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome back to another episode of Why You Should Love with me, TheLonesomeRavidor. Today I've got a special treat for you guys. Today we are saying why you should love the lovely Neverdead, as you can see. It's a very nice game. Neverdead is a PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 game developed by Rebellion Developments. It was published by Konami in the year of 2012 on the date of January the 31st. Okay, let's move on to the facts as to why you should love this game. Number 1. The main reason in which you should probably love this game is due to the fact that the title, Neverdead, is kind of explaining the entire thing. You cannot die in this game. It's pretty awesome. In this game, you play the character Bryce. Bryce is a wisecracking demon hunter. He was cursed when he was, well, not cursed, but I think he was born with the ability and the fact that he could never die, no matter how many limbs he loses or blood he loses. And even though, in a sense, when you see him bleed, not really blood, there's more of this weird gooby stuff. Anyway, the awesome part about this is the fact that you can actually genuinely never die. So you obviously are rolling around, you roll around your head. Simply all your body parts just can come apart. You can just never die for the entire game. It's very rare. The only, obviously, the downside is it obviously has to have some kind of like threat in the entire game. And you get these small things which can grab your head and like contain it for the rest of eternity and stuff, which aren't too fun, but still it gives you the nice sense of the fact you've got this immortal ability and stuff. It's quite cool. I do enjoy playing that just for that kind of reason. Let's move on to number 2. A nice little cute little fact for you is the voice of Bryce in the game. David Lodge does the voice of him. He, interestingly enough, does the voice of a couple of Power Rangers characters in the series, in a couple of series called, so I've got this up on my screen, Villamax and Loki, both in the Power Rangers anime series, which is quite cool, I guess, nice little thing for you. But the even cuter part about this is the fact that David Lodge himself did the voice of one of the Care Bears. I've forgotten which one did he do? And the Tenderheart. He did the voice of the Tenderheart Care Bear. How cool is that? That's pretty awesome, that is. Well, you know, nice little cute little thing for you. Let's move on to number 3. I'm just gonna put it straight to you. This game is full of titties. Basically, if you are the kind of person that loves to play a game which has like the cool little sexual innuendos going the entire way through it, you will love this game. Trust me. As in, it's quite an awesome game, isn't like that? Because it does play on the sexual innuendo in like parts in which it shouldn't. It's like more because it's quite an adventurous game, but it does play on that quite not like over the top, but it's nicely done. It's more of like a quirky kind of game. A bit of a Deadpool game, I guess, in a sense. Anyhow, let us move on to point number 4. Interesting enough, I have to admit, I looked up this, and not many games these days actually have a modern-day shooter, like, say, for example, Neverdead, in which you can carry around shotguns, machine guns, handguns, pistols and revolvers or whatever, I don't know, rocket launchers, and you can actually use a sword at the same time, which is like a proper classic kind of like medieval kind of sword. So, whoa, okay, cool. Well, maybe not medieval, but it's like, you know, because normally games like these days cut that out and stuff, and they don't really count this all like, oh, pew pew pew, shoot from a distance and stuff like that. It's quite cool to have a modern day shooting which does that, so, you know. Well, that was a nice little itty bitty point for you just before we go on to our final 5th point. Dun dun dun. And our final point is, you can, well, it kind of links to the first point, but in this game, the most awesome part about it is the fact that you can decapitate yourself and become your head. You just roll along on the floor, and then by rolling on the floor, you can come along and pick up your arms and legs, not pick them up, like you roll near them, they sort of attach to you. You roll along with your arms and legs, sort of dangle around the place, going as you roll towards your body. It's fantastic. You can like do the entire, well, maybe not the entire game, because you have to shoot some people to defeat them, but it's quite cool because you can roll around to complete puzzles and stuff just as your head. So it's a cool concept. Obviously, not going to be without its downfalls. The entire game, there's a few downfalls, but the whole concept of the whole game is a fantastic, unique idea. That's the reason I think a lot of people should give us more credit than it actually received. It did kind of get a little bit, kind of blown away by the critics a little bit, but not terribly. I thought it was quite an awesome game, but it'd be a shame. I'd love to see a sequel or something like that, or some kind of cool little nifty thing. But I mean, even the online servers have been shut down now, which is it's just damn unfortunate, I have to admit. But what are you gonna do? Anyhow, thank you all very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Why You Should Love. If you have any other reasons which you should love the lovely game Neverdead, then you should definitely drop them in the comment section below, because I'd love to hear them, to be fair. I'd love to add to any ideas in which any other people have. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you like this video. If you haven't already, subscribe as well. Thank you very much for watching the video, ladies and gentlemen. I'm TheLonesomeRavidor, and you guys are beautiful, and this has been Neverdead. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Goodbye.